And says the Lord of hosts, the apple cart has been upset, says the Lord, within your leadership, within your elections. The apple cart has been upset, and those running against such evils have been sent off kilter, off their mark, because their trust is in an old strategy to face off against a new, fresh enemy, says the Lord. You cannot put old wine in new wineskins, says the Lord, for it will burst. Shed the old wineskin, says the Lord, all capitals. Shed it now before it's too late. Allow me, the Lord thy God, to fill a new wineskin. For, says the Lord of hosts, O trumpet, you are being sabotaged within your campaign, all capitals. There is deliberate intent sabotage occurring within your ranks, says the Lord, beyond the Secret Service, near your front door, says the Lord. It must be purged, says the Lord. It must be purged, for you are being set up to purposely falter and to be led down such a path that will bring you to roadblocks and dead ends if this path is continued down. It is time to redirect. It is time to reset. It is time to go back to the original reasons one stepped out of the private sector and put everything, capital, on the line for America. The roots. You must, capital, in this hour, go back to your roots. Oh, trumpets. O is capital. For you are in a field of weeds, attempting to trek through, see through, an intentional field of weeds and snares and tares that were sown within your camp in 2020 and were subtly and continually laid and planted as word spread the one called Trump would run again. There are two within your ranks that are feeding information to the other side. Yes, an underground corrupt railroad that is feeding information to an aide within the Harris camp. And says the Lord, she and her corrupt cohort shall attempt to become a mirror image of you in many ways, capital. Their ads even shall look more and more like yours in an attempt, capitals, to blot you out and bring your speech into irrelevance and ramblings that the ears of the public will tire from, says the Lord. Thus says the Lord, all capitals, I have the strategy. I see beyond what any of your political strategists see. For I, the Lord, maker of heaven and earth, do nothing until I first reveal my secrets to my servants, the prophets. I, the Lord, say in this hour, seek me on your knees. Get your heart posture right with me. The enemy has you very focused on the gnats and the flies that swarm around the progressive candidate, and you attempt with a fly swatter that has holes in it to swat such flies and gnats away as it distracts you from, capitals, finding the nest and destroying the nest and the hub in which they plot, says the Lord.